What's up guys, my name's Brandon and Apple just revealed the brand new redesigned MacBook Pro this afternoon and it looks amazing. So I wanted to talk to you guys about this new MacBook Pro and go over all of the details. First off, let's talk about the design. So it's an all aluminum body with metal on all sides and it comes in both space gray and silver. The 13-inch model is just 14.9 millimeters thin and weighs only 3 pounds, while the 15-inch model is 15.5 millimeters thin and weighs just 4 pounds. As for the hardware, the trackpad is now twice as big as the previous MacBook Pro, which I actually think is going to be useful. I mean, a lot of people think it looks bad, but I think it'll be useful and it doesn't look too bad in my opinion. Now, what does look bad is the newly refined MacBook keyboard, which is probably my least favorite thing about this new MacBook. However, Apple redeemed themselves with the biggest change on the MacBook Pro, which is the new OLED strip above the keyboard, which is actually called the TouchBar. So the TouchBar is a multi-touch retina display that responds to gestures and taps, and it's actually software based, so it changes the buttons that you see depending on which application you're working in. So for example, in Safari, you may see a button for your tabs that you have open. You may be able to see your bookmarks, a back button, and things like that. In iPhoto, you may be able to see a scrub bar and be able to scroll through all your photos and the ability to scrub through videos and edit videos and photos. And in iMessages, you may be able to scroll through and add emojis straight from the touch bar. And it's also customizable, so you can put whatever you want in there and move icons around to your liking. Now, Apple brought people up to show the touch bar being utilized in applications like Final Cut Pro and Photoshop, but I just cannot see this being super useful for applications like that. Like, I'm a hardcore editor myself and I have a process that I've been using for years now, and I know that all other hardcore editors out there, whether it's in Photoshop video editing or photo editing, we have a process, and I just feel like using the touch bar will slow us down. So to me, and it might be a little premature, but I just do not see this being useful for applications like that. Anyways, we also have a Touch ID sensor integrated into the touch bar, and it takes the place of the power button. So up in the top right, you will now have a Touch ID sensor instead of the power button. So you can use your fingerprint to unlock your computer. You literally just put your finger right there and it will unlock your computer without typing in your password. You can use it for Apple Pay, and you can also switch between users very quickly by just simply tapping and putting your fingerprint right there on the Touch ID sensor. The display on the new MacBook Pro is 67% brighter, has a 7% higher contrast ratio, and 25% more colors than the previous MacBook. As for the internals, the entry-level 13-inch will come with a 2.9 GHz dual-core i5 processor, which I feel is super outdated and shouldn't be a dual-core or an i5. But anyways, an Iris 550 GPU, 8 gigs of RAM, and a 256 GB SSD drive. In comparison to the last 13-inch MacBook, it will be 76% faster when it comes to 3D graphics, 103% faster with gaming, and 76% faster with video editing. So it's going to be super fast compared to the last 13-inch, but I still feel like a dual-core i5 is just so slow and outdated, even for the everyday user. You know, there's a lot of MacBooks, or notebooks I should say, out there that utilize quad-core i7 processors and are a lot cheaper than this. So anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the entry-level 15-inch, which will come with a 2.6 GHz quad-core i7 processor with Radeon Pro 450 GPU, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and a blazing fast 256 gigabyte SSD drive, which you can actually upgrade to up to 2 terabytes. In comparison to the last 15-inch MacBook, this new 15-inch beast will be 130% faster when it comes to 3D graphics, 60% faster with gaming, and 57% faster with video editing. Going back to the hardware side, all of these MacBooks will come with 4 USB-C ports. So with all of that being said, the best hardware related feature of the new MacBook is definitely that it still has a headphone jack. That's right, the new MacBook Pro still has a 3.5mm headphone jack. So anyways, the new MacBook Pro has a battery life of up to 10 hours and will begin shipping in 2 to 3 weeks for a price of $17.99 for the 13-inch and $23.99 for the 15-inch. However, you can pick up a new touch barless MacBook Pro today for just $14.99. So there you have it, guys. That is all about the new MacBook Pro. What do you think of the new MacBook Pro? What do you think about the specs? What do you think about the touch bar? Let me know in the comments. I'll definitely be getting one on release day, so make sure to subscribe for coverage on that new MacBook Pro. So thanks so much again for watching, guys. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and thank you again for watching. I will see you soon.